Well, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Jay, and I'm coming to you from Cornerstone Church. We're here today to do our Tuesday Digging Deeper devotional. Again, I'm trying to get a handle on these Digging Deeper devotionals once again and getting them out to you daily. Succeeding sometimes, not others, but we're trying. All right, so we are moving in our study called the Romans Road into the second verse of the book of Romans. In chapter 1, verse 1, we learned that Paul was an apostle sent by God, chosen by God, to preach the gospel, the good news. And in verse 2, Paul goes on to say, God promised this gospel, this good news, long ago through his prophets in the Holy Scriptures. So what we realize is that the good news that Paul is preaching is actually old news that was preached long before Paul was ever born. And so I want to dig deeper into some of these prophecies. There are about 300 of them. We may not go through all of them, but we'll go through a few. The very first prophecy of Messiah comes in Genesis 3:15, just after Adam and Eve fall from grace in the garden after being tempted by the serpent. And God is pronouncing judgment. And to the serpent, God says, the seed of the woman will crush your head. And so that's the first. It's called the Proto-Evangelion. And God, the Father, prophesies that the Messiah will come as from the seed of the woman will be a child born of the human race and will crush the serpent's head. In Genesis 12:3, we learn that the Messiah is going to be a descendant of Abraham who will bless all nations. And indeed, that's what Jesus has done, blessing all nations. Genesis 49:10, we learn that not only will this Messiah come from the family of Abraham, but specifically from the tribe of Judah, appearing before the kingdom departs. So before God's kingdom, before the kingdom of Israel departs, the Messiah will rise. Finally, for today, Numbers 24:17, we learn that a star, a scepter, a ruler will rise in Israel, and that's a prophecy from Balaam, who was not a Jew, but who is actually a pagan. So we see that across the nations, God is beginning to prophesy that Messiah is coming. More on that tomorrow. God bless you and be at peace.